So hey, so we do this YouTube show. It's called "What Are People Doing?" Where I kind of, see what you might have going on at the moment, see what you're up to, where you're from, are you visiting the city, are you from the city, things like that. What do you do? How do your swag stay so up? How do you keep the pop swag like that? Got the young girls going crazy. They're calling you the sugar daddy. I heard about you. I heard about you. So, what's your name, man?
Jim Cadelo.
Your name's Jim Cadelo?
Yep.
That's what's up, man. And what do you do?
I'm retired now.
You're retired.
Fully retired.
Retired. So,
Yep.
You got kids and things like that,
Grandkids
family
and kids,
tree.
yep.
Okay, that's good. That's good, man. So what was your profession? What did you retire out of?
I worked for Dell.
You work for Dell?
Yeah.
Oh, big company. Big
Yeah.
company.
Yeah, I worked for a company, EMC, that Dell acquired.
Dell acquired EMC?
Yep.
And
Yep.
what did they have you doing at EMC, if you can divulge?
Yeah, no, that's okay. I was working in the healthcare vertical, so I was working with medical partners doing stuff.
Healthcare development. And
Yeah,
so
it was fun. I enjoyed it. Heck out of it.
healthcare development. So did you go to like school for that, or?
No, I came out of the Marine Corps with computer experience, and then EMC hired me, and the rest is, as we say, history.
Yeah, so computer, what you call it?
Computer history. I had computer history. I had computer expertise.
Computer expertise in,
Yeah.
in service.
Coming out of the service, right?
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good, man.
I enjoyed it.
So, oh man, I want to go back a little bit. So, in the service computer, what did the computer, what did you call it?
So I started out in 1981 using the IBM 360 mainframe. Okay, so if you think about what's on your phone now,
Yeah.
it has more memory than the mainframe had back when I started.
Right.
It took up a whole computer room.
Right.
Okay.
Wow, that's interesting.
And now everything's on the phone.
Yeah. So in the service, what did that do? Like you had to track certain things, or what did working with computers and the technology that early on for the military service? What did you have to like track things, or have to like?
No. Initially it was all mainframe. So the jobs people would bring the punch cards, and that's how we ran jobs on the computer, on
Yeah.
the mainframe, right?
Right.
And then over time, of course, we moved to what we call open systems, right? So it's Cisco servers, Banyan Vines, Cisco switches, Banyan Vine servers for open network kind of thing, and just continued on.
Okay, so it was kind of like a early online connection for you to kind of mark
Yeah.
things down and make sure everything was going in its right place and where you were stationed at in the service, or this was just for the military period.
Right. So no, it was all just for the military, but it was all around supply and logistics, pay, and that kind of stuff.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So they were like, man, you were the tech guy before the tech guy, before they knew to call it a tech guy.
I used to be called a tape ape because we used to hang the tapes. I was the operator.
Okay.
The computer read.
That's what's up. So that was kind of like groundwork, foundation, kind of innovation. You had to kind of be innovative in what y'all were doing because it wasn't done like that back then,
Well, it was just starting out.
Good. And so how did that contribute to, you say EMC?
Yeah, because I had the background, and EMC was a storage company. And the big thing with computers, of course, is storage, data storage. Right? So that's I tied on with EMC, and like I said, the rest were there was history because EMC was a great company.
So data control. So it was more like words like security and things like that for Dell.
Well, all part of it, right? Well, the EMC was data storage, and it branched out from there, but initially it was just data storage.
Right.
And then of course Dell acquired it, and it became part of Dell. The focus now of AI and stuff like that, so it's all over the place.
So were you there for that transition going into Dell?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like basically what you were already doing. You basically got signed by a big major, and they were like, we need your services over here.
Right.
Basically.
Similar,
Yeah, so they was like, we like what you're doing, it's innovative. So you the man, Jim. You started this. I told you I was gonna hype you up. You started this because I kind of flow with the conversation because we just met. So it's like I kind of pick at what I like. It sounds interesting because I know the audience will think that too. You know what I'm saying? So you were kind of the man, and you were kind of innovating. And talk to me about that process. Did you have to like create new ideas and things along the way of how you would carry the storage, and were there more people along the way to kind of help put that together?
So my role within EMC and stuff like that was what they call a solution systems engineer. Okay, pre-sale systems engineer is what the official title was, and my job was to go into healthcare hospitals
Yeah.
and working with healthcare partners like Philips or GE Healthcare or Fuji Systems or something like that,
Yeah.
and help them put solutions together in the hospital. That's my job.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, what made you like want to go into that lane as far as like helping the healthcare? Was it just just being a good of a good service, of a good need that was there?
I'd say a couple things. One was being able to have an impact on a better society, right? Because
Yeah.
the better healthcare, better society in theory, right?
And you had that in mind. That's
Right.
good. That's
That was
good.
part of it, but the other thing was it was an opportunity.
That's
To
good.
make money to travel.
So, but it was
went
both.
that way.
You was handling your foundation. The bills got to get paid, and you were making a difference, helping, being of service of something that's healthy, health.
Right.
So that's good. And how long did you do that?
So, well, I was with EMC for 24 years.
And that was under Dell working with the healthcare.
No, so I was with EMC for 24. So I was Dell bought EMC about six years, maybe well now probably about 8 years ago.
Okay.
So what? 24 minus 8, 16 years.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up. So
And then I did that for 16 within EMC, and then another 6 with Dell.
So you kind of were like just on top of things. You kind of work your ways up and you work your years
Gotta
to
work.
be able to retire. You know what I'm saying? So you were always thinking about that foundation and being secure, you would say.
Oh yeah.
So just picking up a need, and it was things like that. You're like, listen, man, I'm the guy. I'm gonna play my position, and we're gonna win this thing. That's good, man. That's good. So where you from?
I'm from upstate New York, Western New York they call it. So
Upstate New
Rochester.
York.
Yeah.
So okay, Rochester.
Yeah.
I've been up there before. Rochester.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I used
Home
to
of
drive
Kodak,
truck.
Xerox. Yeah.
So
Salam.
yeah, I've been up there. It gets.
So how were you up there?
You said why was I up there? I used to drive trucks, so deliveries and
okay.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I had to, when I started going upstate, I noticed that I started going up into the mountains.
Yeah.
When I left out of New Jersey, it started getting some hills. So it's some hills up there.
Yeah.
So it's some hills up there before you get down into Rochester.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's
you go
up.
through the Finger Lake region, that kind of stuff.
That's what's up. So, how would you family? Did you grow up with siblings, or mom and dad?
I had brothers and sisters. Yes, brothers and sisters.
That's what's up. So
Yeah.
you were kind of like the middle child or the
I was the
oldest.
middle child. Yeah.
You were the middle child?
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of saw your older brothers come up, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that kind of instilled some things in you that you kind of pass along.
Absolutely.
So when did you from Rochester, what was your let me go back a little bit. What was like your first outing leaving out of Rochester, and what was kind of your mindset back then to kind of make you want to go on this like I'm going on my journey and seeing where it takes me? Like, was it kind of like leaving home, things like that, out of
I
high
wanted to go-
school?
everybody when I was graduating from high school, everybody was going to one college. And I was like, I just did 4 years with you guys. I'm not going to do another 4. I want to do something different.
Right.
So I went the military route.
So you had the mindset to already branch out, and so did you have it in the mindset of that was you wanted to travel,
Yes.
you wanted to see more?
Yep.
Did you kind of felt like that as a kid coming up like that? Was that your mindset even while in school?
I think so,
You was
yeah.
like, I just want to. Okay.
I just want to travel and see the world, see other things.
Could you tap into that a little bit, like as a kid and going through school? Did you have that imaginative mind, and it just?
Well, I read a lot of history books. Okay, and the history has always inspired me. Okay, I'm a big believer that if you don't understand history, you're bound to repeat it.
Right, right.
So, and when you go to start reading the history books, you start reading about other places, right?
Yeah.
And other things that impact the current place where you live at. So,
Right.
wanted to go see it.
Right, and so you wanted to branch out and kind of move around. You said, and I've heard that before. A lot of people say, went into the service, wanted to travel, get out from where I was at, kind of like that type of thing, going in that independent route. I like that.
Yeah.
So, so how altogether, how long do you say did you do service years?
I did 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
You did your 20, knocked it out the box.
I did.
Knocked it out the box.
And then but by the time I was 21, I'd been around the world twice. If you count the cruises that the floats, they call them floats.
Right.
Right.
So you were in the Navy.
No, I was in the Marines.
Okay, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. So Take me back a little bit. You're excited. Take me on the first adventure. Let's go on the first adventure. We want to get in your business a little bit, man. You know, let's go on that first adventure. You know, because we want to. You know, this is Jim. This is Jim. You're the star right here on this episode, baby. This is your episode right here. This is your moment. So, Jim, you know, let's take us on that first adventure, that first outing out of high school, going into the service. Was you excited? Was you scared?
Well,
the first thing was you had to go to basic training. Was the first thing?
I had to go to Paris Island.
Okay. So that was like the first adventure, huh?
Yeah.
So, coming from where you come from, Rochester, so just that learning that balance and just going into service and things like that, it brought you that balance. So going into what you do, what you did for like Dell and things like that and the healthcare, it kind of always put you, did where you come from and how you came up early, did it always kind of put you in service mode, and then having all the corners checked and the balance, like what you did with like data storage and just being of service with the healthcare. Can you kind of touch on that a little bit?
If I understand where you're going, I think it's fair to say that I always tried to make sure that everything was covered. You know what I mean? All the bases were covered from a family side of the house and from a business side of the house.
Yeah,
I think that's fair.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Just try to, you know, it's a balance, right?
Yeah.
Your business demands certain things, family demands certain things. You're trying to balance them both. Everybody does it. You know?
Tried to balance that early. Yeah. Did you say what helped you with that? Was it your upbringing? Was it the service? What kind of helped you? Or was it kind of a little bit of?
I'd say it was a little bit of both. Definitely the service helped.
Yeah.
Okay, because the service helps you prioritize.
Prioritize. Right? Yeah.
But family and service to the community kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that helped. Of course, the upbringing, faith in the Lord and stuff like that also helps balance everything out. You know what I mean?
That's good.
It's all good.
That's good. That's good. So, you know, the show wouldn't be called what it's called, you know what I'm saying, if we didn't ask you, you know, what you doing right now? Like, we nosy, man. What you got going on? What you up to? You out here looking suave, giving pie vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is like leisure. Like, listen, I'm just playing now.
That's right.
I'm just coasting, and, you know, it's good vibes. And, you know, I've always kept that balance to build myself to this. And, you know, so what you got going on right now, man, you know?
I'm here for the U.S.-Belgium soccer game. That's why I came down here for that.
The U.S.-Belgium soccer game. So how did you, did you just got in town today?
Yeah, I got in last night.
You got in last night?
I was coming in from Columbus, Georgia. I was over there visiting Fort Benning.
Okay.
Over there. I've never been to the Infantry Museum, but it's very good. Just to go see it.
Just doing things like just leisure, man.
Just enjoying life.
That's what's up, man. So so you got in from last night. So how was your how did you wake up? How did your sleep go? How did you wake up in the morning?
Slept well. Got up this morning around 9. What did you do for a little bit?
Yeah. What did you do this morning before you going off to the soccer game?
Went down and had breakfast at the Ritz, AG Steakhouse, I think they called it. But the breakfast was really good. I'm a big grits fan.
Yes.
So I had grits with my eggs Benedict, which is kind of a little different, but since I love grits.
There we go.
I do love grits.
Coming from New York too, coming from the state, you like the down south grits. You're like, I'm down south now, man. I'm a south guy now.
I love grits. I love grits better than oatmeal.
You know what I'm saying? You came down to the south that was your first move from leaving from home, Savannah, Georgia.
That's right.
Right? So it kind of had a special place in your heart as well. You was introduced to some things, weren't you?
Yeah. I always ate grits in the mess hall too.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you on your way to the soccer game. That's what's up. So I always ask this question. I'm interested in hearing this question from anybody I talk to.
Okay.
And you know, they tell me, oh, that's a good question. So in life right now, what is your current fight right now? What are you learning right now? You know, it could be anything. What is your current that you're trying to master right now?
So I actually umpire girls fast pitch softball, referee soccer over the summer, and then I do high school basketball, boys and girls. So what I'm fighting with right now is to really become the best referee that I can become.
Wow.
Because it's important for the game.
Exactly.
It's important for the kids.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I
And
can't
it's
have a
important
fair
for the
game.
referees. We all have to be the best we can be.
Somebody has to watch the technicals of what's going. Here you go with this, the data. Here you go with this. You know, the corners of the pockets, the corners of the foundation, making sure, you know, see how it flows, and you kind of, now you're doing that in retirement. So you're kind of playing and working at the same time, isn't it?
Exactly
Does
right.
it feel like work for you when you refereeing?
No, I enjoy the heck out of it.
You're already refereeing, and what are you refereeing again?
Girls fast pitch softball, soccer, and high school basketball.
That's what's up, man, because somebody got to watch for the little things that everybody's not paying attention to while they're being entertained by the game. You have to watch, you know.
I went to a referee camp, and this is what I go by. All right, in a sport, and it doesn't matter what sport you're umpiring or refereeing, right?
Yeah.
The referee or the umpire, so if you have one or two, you're the only one responsible for the integrity of the game. Everybody else has a stake in winning or losing. But you as a referee, the only one's responsible to have integrity of the game.
Right.
So I make sure that, you know, we do the best we can to ensure the integrity of the game.
Because you know, the people on the teams, you know, each side, if they can, they'll try to flip some things to their advantage.
That's right. And all the coaches work the referees, the umpires, and like that, because they're trying to advocate for their team.
Right.
All part of the game.
Let me ask you a question. I love this. Let me ask you a question. When you do your refereeing, like, do you have like gameplay that you go back over? Like, do you do you watch a little bit of
after my game? All the high school games now are videoed. So I always go back and watch the video to see how I could do things better.
I got you, Jim.
Okay.
I got you. Listen, Jim, I got you, because I was like, this is too good. My man is too suave. You know what I'm saying? He done did everything. He done made sure all the corners and everything was taken care of. So I gotta find a little mess, Jim. I need to find a little mess. We're gonna get in your business. Because mess, you know, people need to know, you know, sometimes there's mess. You know, I wanna find a little
mess.
I wanna find a little mess. So going back, when you go back over like your gameplay and stuff like that, tell me, can you give me one or two times that it was like you really that stick out to you,
I'll tell you.
where you kind of know where I'm going, huh?
Yeah.
Where it kind of sticks out to you, like, oh man, I made a bad call. Oh man, did you ever made a call that was so bad that it threw the end of the game, and it's like, what? That was a bad call.
So
you know,
I'll give you I had an incident where it was a minute left in the game.
Yeah.
The one team was up by 10 points.
Yeah.
Okay. All the subs are in. Okay. So, you know, mentally you're kind of like just coasting to the end of the game.
This is basketball.
Basketball. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, basketball. Boys basketball. Right?
Boys basketball.
High school basketball.
High
and
school.
What happened was a kid's dribbling across the court, goes to drive to the basket.
Yeah.
Another kid steals the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, but as he steals the ball, he kind of collides with the dribbler. All right. Now.
So that's like a carry, right?
Well, it was a foul. You can say it was a foul, right?
Okay.
But we're less than about, if I remember correctly, there was like 46 seconds left when that occurred.
Yeah.
I was watching the ball and the bouncing ball because I figured there was going to be a scrum.
Yeah.
Going to the loose ball.
This is from the referee's point of view, everyone.
Point of view, and over here, the two kids got no fight, and there was no indication at all that was going to happen at all.
Got into a fight.
Okay, and playing the callback live, okay, it looked like the kid tripped and kind of fell into the kid. So we were going to say we kind of went with incidental contact.
Yeah.
Okay, but you watch the video, it looks like a football block. The kid just went right into the football block.
Wow.
So
it kind of just missed your eyes. It happened so quick.
Yeah. It happened so quick. But you're looking at it, but the the angle of the camera shows a completely different angle.
And people don't notice that when you watch games on TV, you're looking at it from a camera angle, and the referee's looking at it from the referee angle.
Right. So the play was here. I was here. The camera's here. But like I said, the camera's kind of. But like I said, it was a call I missed, and I regret.
Because what happened?
Because it was a fight.
Oh.
Okay.
It was so the player.
A bench clearing fight.
The player and maybe a few of the other players that maybe saw it differently. Because they were down 10.
Yeah.
They were down 10.
Yeah.
With 46 seconds, I don't know, but you know.
Yeah.
That's from a player's things can happen. We can get another steal. They can miss fouls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where they're in there. Because I like to put myself in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of trying to look at the player. Being devil's advocate a little bit. But I can understand what you're saying with your point of view. And they got so upset by it, it caused a fight, bench clearing fight.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
So the game had to end?
No. We were able to settle it, and then we settled the fight and got identified what was going on, issued technical fouls, and then closed the game out.
Okay. So it was good. Like nobody had to get suspended or
No,
from
no.
school or expelled. They didn't get that bad.
Right.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
that's good. That's
But it
always
was
good.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, but see, that's from the referee's point of view, guys. So now then you know what they have to go through. They're human too. They're human too. So that's what's up. So and then I love it how you say that. That's your best fight right now is being a better referee, and I like that. And that's why you're kind of and you referee soccer too.
Yeah,
So you're down here at the soccer, about to watch this major.
Yeah, it's the World Cup. Well, it's not
Okay.
the World Cup. It's the prelim to the World Cup.
Right. So this is Olympics right here. So we talking about the best of the best. You're going out there to see what you can pick at, see what you can
Watch the referees, the whole deal.
Yeah, taking everybody else is watching the game. You're watching, trying to see from the referee's eyes. That's what's up, man. So you just out here playing, man, having a good old time, man. Are you here by yourself?
Yep.
You took your solo travel. You like, listen, this is work. You talking about you not working, but you working, man. You working, Jim. What you talking about, man?
Trying.
So that's what's up, man. Hey, this was a delight, man. You were a good sport. You know what I'm saying? I didn't startle you when I stopped you, did I?
No.
That's what's up.
It's all good.
I like your energy, and that's that good up New York vibe. You know that up
That's
north
good
vibe
vibe,
too.
yep.
And so that's what's up, man. I appreciate you. You were a good sport, and you said you didn't want to plug anything, did you?
No, I don't. Yep, I'm good.
Okay, appreciate that. You just gracing the audience. You like Jim is out here,
Appreciate it, man. Be good.
doing his referee thing, man.
Doing my
so
thing.
I appreciate that, man. You have a good one.
You too, man. Be good.
All right.
And then you want my